r/askreddit. What's the best euphemism for telling people that they're stupid?
Sharp as a marble, that one.
Not the sharpest spoon in the drawer is my favorite.
I think I saw this one here previously. You aren't the biggest idiot in the world, but you better hope they don't die.
Once told this to my brother, his immediate response was, "Hey, please don't die."
If he really didn't want you to die, he shouldn't have slaughtered you where you stood like that.
My teacher said I was as quick as a glacier.
Sneaky science compliment? In geologic time, glaciers haul ass?
I don't know if I should trust you on that since you're you/notarial geologist.
It's impossible to underestimate you.
My favourite variant on that is, I underestimated you, but not enough.
Couldn't pour water out of a boot with instructions on the heel.
My hubby's grandpa used to say this, but instead of water, it was piss. He was a salty old guy with a heart of gold. I sure miss him.
This made me miss your grandpa too.
At this point, you can only impress me.
I would agree with you, but then we would both be wrong.
I said that to my wife once during an argument, and miles per hour to son once.
Ended up cleaning the house after that one, didn't you?
The wheel's spinning, but the hamster's dead.
That one had me dead laughing.
One of my personal favorites. They only got 2 brain cells and both of them are fighting for 3rd place.
In Greece, we say when it was raining brains, you had an umbrella.
In German, we ask God for help. God, let there be raining brains. This sounds so weird, but I don't know how to express it. Better LOLEE.
Or stones. Just hit.
His train of thought is still boarding at the station.
My dad would always say, God said brains. He thought he said train and he missed his.
My dad always said if brains were dynamite, you wouldn't be able to blow your nose. In French, we sometimes say he/she doesn't have electricity at every floor.
Si se passe le couteau, le plus aiguise du tiroir, not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
In Russian, we have intelligent thoughts have always followed him, but he was faster.
We have something similar in German. Intelligence is chasing you, but you are faster.
Shun, a Canadian job site, Terry having you around is like losing 3 good men.
Similar to saying that someone increases productivity because everyone else has to work harder when they're around.
My grandpa told me a few times, son, you need lemons to make lemonade, and you ain't got no lemons. I laugh every time.
Ask to talk with Life's manager. You tell Life to take the lemons back. I don't want those damn lemons.
Burn Life's house down with lemons. Invent a combustible lemon that burns houses down.
I'm guessing you weren't burdened with an overabundance of schooling, Captain Malcolm Reynolds.
My days of not taking you seriously are certainly coming to a middle.
Don't strain your brain trying. You might break something, Malcolm Reynolds.
One of my all-time favorites is more foam than beer.
I'm obliged to offer you a beer, but it's going to be mostly head.
I miss the Flanders that had beer on tap.
Now I know what Douglas Adams was talking about. A common mistake that people make when trying to design something completely foolproof is to underestimate the ingenuity of complete fools.
As the park rangers in Yellowstone say, making a bear-proof trash can is very difficult due to the considerable overlap between the smartest bears and the dumbest tourists.
It do be like that, though. I'm so glad the park I worked at didn't have large wildlife besides deer. People are bad enough. We had to put gates on the Allendale and mine entrances. People go off trail, fall in a sinkhole, or like one poor bastard fall into the quarry. Can only do that once. You'd think a danger. You will die sign would work, but it doesn't.
Useful as a chocolate teapot.
See also, useful as a cat flap in an elephant house.
Oh God, yes. The first thing I thought of when I saw this post was Blackadder. Baldric, for you, the Renaissance was just something that happened to other people, wasn't it?
You could blow in their ear and they would say thanks for the refill.
You're the reason we have warning labels.
That reminds me of you're the reason why there's instructions on the shampoo bottle.
I like Bill Engvall's bit on this. On the back of a shampoo bottle it says, rinse, lather, repeat. You just know there's some idiot out there still in the shower. Because it doesn't say, hey, give up, man. Try again tomorrow.
Once heard someone say, well, he's about as sharp as a sock full of soup.
Sharp as a marshmallow was one that went around my friend's circle.
You could hide your own Easter eggs.
Heard my grandma with pretty severe dementia use this to one to my cousins. I couldn't hold back a giggle at the irony.
Unencumbered by the thought process.
A village somewhere is missing their idiot.
Delightfully British.
If they fell into a barrel of tits, they'd come up sucking their own thumb.